President Sahakian, esteemed members of the school board, Superintendent Dr. Watson, staff, respected colleagues, students, and members of our community. I'm Emily Rogers, Vice President of the Glendale Teachers Association, and I'm here tonight to share with you and our community the GTA Labor Report on behalf of Talene Arsenian, who could not be here at this time. GTA President Arsenian participated in GUSD's Budget Advisory Committee on February 12th, 2025. This first session was not advisory, it was more informational. GTA wants to express our concern that this committee, like so many committees, has simply been set up to provide this board and our community a preordained decision. This would be unfortunate, as this business as usual method of conducting committees is part of what got us into this budget mess. Business as usual would mean that GUSD management decides ahead of time what the budget committee should recommend, and then uses the cover of educator, staff, and parent participation in the committee to make their own conclusions or recommendations seem organic. Our district's educators, staff, students, and families deserve better than a committee that exists for appearance's sake. We deserve courage, we deserve creativity, we deserve meaningful participation and input in a process that GTA hopes will lead to long-term change in our district and from this board. One example of how the leadership of this committee seemed determined to lead its members to a conclusion management had already made was how they presented GUSD's salary schedules. The meager step and column increases of hardworking GUSD employees from GSMA, CSEA, and GTA were presented in this committee as unexpected expenses. How can that be? GUSD has been budgeting for salary schedules and pension costs for decades. That cannot be a good example of the cause of our budget problems. Every school district finance office in the state budgets for these sorts of expenses every single year, yet it was GUSD who was uniquely struggling with its budget this past year. If GUSD is truly to be successful in resetting its budget and building a collaborative relationship with its own employees, whether they be GTA, CSEA, or GSMA, this district budget committee needs to be more than just a rubber stamp for a predetermined viewpoint already being pushed by some district managers and consultants. We are hopeful that this board understands that the mistakes of past years cannot continue. The path to change in GUSD is through proper collaboration with union leaders, parents, and all others impacted by the fiscal health of GUSD. The only way to achieve this is if the Board of Education and GUSD leadership start to facilitate honest, transparent, and brave discussions with all affected parties to chart the way forward. GTA is ready and willing to work with district leaders to bring us back on course and to make GUSD a destination district again for employees, students, and families. I urge this school board to model the honesty, transparency, and courage we need to achieve this goal. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Rogers. Next